From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So loses him about 4 yards. 1 yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36. A far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Steps away. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 23. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And a short gain here down to the 22.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down now, it's Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Chiefs 7, Chiefs nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for
at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20.
Woo! Give me some.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Kick is good.
And it's up and good.
The game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
at their own.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 21. He's back to throw here to start the drive. He'll buy some time right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Hey, 43, 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 27 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Chiefs 14. Chiefs.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for, and
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Mahomes throwing complete there to Robinson. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take, try to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. I love plays like that. Who who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he's just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be the tailback carrying the ball, trying his best to lug that bad boy the distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and then a nice return.
You know, nowadays, they do more ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Williams. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
But it brings up 3rd.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. 1-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this 1st half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Thrown away and incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So with time running out in the half, they were forced to settle there for the short field goal.
And you and I both know they would have loved one more shot at the end zone before they decided to settle for that field goal. But it was a prudent, smart play. Take the point.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the...
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
31-yard line.
On second down, Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Let's go, dude. You gotta go right here. You gotta play big.
They run it again with Williams. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
50's the mic.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
The score, Chiefs 28, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about
10 at their own 20-yard line.
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make it.
And now here is another interception. Possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.